Good morning, everybody. Print culture and the modern world. Today's topic is the print revolution and its impact. Children, if I ask you, what is print revolution? You would say the shift from hand printing to mechanical printing is print revolution. Yes, print revolution occurred due to progress made in printing technology. This though brought a dramatic change in the way in which the material was printed and brought to the public. However, the print revolution was more than a mere change in the style of printing. It was not just a development in printing books in various ways. It was more than that. Print transformed the lives of people, changing their relationship to information and knowledge and with institutions and authorities. It transformed the lives of people. They started changing their views on many things. Their perceptions change. See, even today, we have a rigid thinking about certain things in our life. Maybe because we have grown up that way. We might have seen it prevailing in the society from a very, very long time. But if you come to know the truth, if you get the knowledge or information on that particular thing, your perception, your ideas will definitely change. So here it influenced popular perceptions and opened up new ways of looking at things. A new reading public. With the printing press, a new reading public emerged as printing reduced the costs of books. A new reading public emerged because of printing. Printing reduced the cost of books, the time, and the labor required came down. Multiple copies could be produced with ease, and people started reading. Books flooded the market and people got varieties of books to read. Initially, reading was restricted to elites. Common people lived in oral culture. There was a large number of people who could not read but could enjoy listening to books being read out. Knowledge was transferred orally. Because of print, books could reach out to wider sections of people and a reading public came into being. Now, larger number of people who were not literate, who could not read, would listen to the books. Small children and old people, even today, they don't know how to read. So what do? They listen to the books being read out to them. But books could be read only by the literate. And in most European countries, the literacy rate was very low till the 20th century. Transition from hearing to reading was not easy. Literacy rate was very low in Europe till 20th century. So only a few could read books. It was tough for common people to buy a book and read. How then could publishers persuade the common people to welcome the printed book? Printers kept in mind the wider reach of printed book. So, printers published books which were more recitable. They published popular ballads or folk tales illustrated with pictures. Ballads are folk songs or historical story wherein they are sung and explained. They were sung and recited at gatherings in villages and taverns in towns. Taverns are like say pubs or clubhouse where after the long day's work workers would gather with friends and meet and enjoy. Printed material was orally transmitted. Reading public and hearing public mixed with each other and couldn't be separated. The line that separated the oral and reading cultures became blurred, and the hearing public and reading public became intermingled. This is a picture of a tavern, that is a pub. You know, if we have these bars wherein people get together for liquors, so this is a picture of the tavern. Religious debate and the fear of print. Print created the possibility of wide circulation of ideas and introduced a new word of debate and discussion. It was due to print, children, that wide circulation of ideas were possible. Introduction of debates and discussions happened. Print could persuade people to think differently about the printed matter and move them into action. When new ideas came, debates started. They would also question the preachings of the church, which would be discussed, which we would be discussing further in this chapter. Print had significance in different spheres of life. Printed matter persuaded people to have another view and argued and debated on matters printed. It had important impact at many places and many parts of the life. Not everyone welcomed the printed book, and those who did had fears about it. Everyone did not accept printed book without fears in mind. Many were apprehensive of the effects that the easier access to printed word and the wider circulation of books could have on people's minds. Those who accepted also had fears about the easier access to books causing unknown effects on the readers' minds. They thought if there is no control on printing, then reading would spread rebellious and irreligious thoughts. Thus, the authority of valuable literature would be destroyed. Here, valuable into inverted commas, that is, valuable literature means religious books. This anxiety was expressed by the religious authorities, monarchs, writers, and artists. Widespread criticism of new printed literature started to cause anxiety in the minds of religious authorities, monarchs, and certain writers. Religious reforms. In 1517, a religious reformer wrote 95 theses criticizing many of the practices and rituals of the common Roman Catholic Church. A printed copy of this was posted on a church door in Wittenberg and challenged to debate. These were reproduced in large numbers. Martin Luther's writings were appreciated by some people in the church. So the church itself was divided and Protestant Reformation started. Luther's translation of New Testament sold 5,000 copies and reprinted in 2 months. See, it said Protestants do not accept Roman Catholic Church. Luther's New Testament of Bible, that is his translation of Bible, sold 5,000 copies. Print became the biggest weapon. Martin Luther was thankful to God for print. He said, print is the ultimate gift of God and the greatest one. Many scholars think print brought about an intellectual atmosphere. It helped to spread ideas which led to reformations, which led to the changes, especially in the religious thinking. Print and dissent. Dissent is disagreement. Print and popular religious literature stimulated many distinctive individual interpretations of faith, even among little educated working people. Print created the possibility of wide circulation of ideas, even the ideas which were against the church authorities. It aroused many unique interpretations of faith among little educated working people. There was a fear of spread of rebellious and irreligious thought. The Roman Church, troubled by the effects of popular readings and questionings of faith, imposed severe controls over publishers and booksellers. In 1558, they began to maintain an index of prohibited books. To prohibit books which would go against the religious preachings. There is one more example in your textbook related to the Roman Catholic Church and its opposition to the reformations. It is like an Italian miller, Minocchio, in the 16th century used to read locally available books. He reinterpreted message of church and God in his own way. It angered Roman Catholic Church and they couldn't tolerate the interference of common people. So church started inquisition to repress the heretical ideas. Inquisition is a Roman court wherein the irreligious people were questioned and were tried and punished. And the heretical ideas, that is the ideas which go against normal religious practices. Here Minocchio was warned twice, but then hanged to death. The church was troubled due to the effects of popular reading and questioning of faith, and they started control on publishers and booksellers. See here, we are talking about the 16th century. But even today, there are many, religious beliefs wherein the young generation, especially you, the people of young generation, many a times, question. Even at home, you might be questioning against certain religious practices happening in our house on daily basis. So this was the time, when the Roman Catholic Church had a very, very great effect on the minds of people. They used to channelize the people on the way they should be worshipping God, the way they should lead their life. There was a lot of imposition on them regarding the religious practices. With this, we finish with our third topic. These are the questions to be written in your class workbooks. Please finish it in your classwork book. And children, you might be thinking at times that madam every time is giving extra questions at the end of the topic. Believe me, these questions will definitely help you to, when you revise the chapter, it would be easier for you to understand the chapter better when you write the answers to these questions in your classwork. Thank you, students, and have a nice day.